and I turned in time to see what looked like a skyscraper implosion. Looked like it had been done by a demolition crew. The whole thing just collapsing down on itself.
How is it? You ready? 2 planes, 3 buildings, do the math. WTC 7. It's my t-shirt design. You can get it at my shop. Pretty cool, huh? Yeah. So I suggest you go to the store and get it. So that was just my 9/11 tribute here. It's gotten to the point where so many people come up during the course of my time out there in the street that I don't post a lot of my 9/11 videos anymore. But here's a couple of the most recent ones. And it's important to remember it because it is the catalyst. It is the thing that's kind of, just really slingshotted us into this new world order takeover. So please help out to spread this message. It's, Donald Trump said during the campaign that, you elect me president, you find out who really brought down the World Trade Center. Well, still waiting, Donald. So if he isn't going to do it, we have to. So please. Thanks for stopping by and being in this battle. And if you like the video, like it. If you care, please share it. It is 9/11. Put it out there. And please contribute. Go to the store. Get my t-shirt. Wear it. Have people ask questions. Give them the answers. God bless you. I'll see you on the flip side.
Right, the Pentagon and the 2 Twin Towers.
No.
No, okay, I'm sorry. Let me take a step back because I don't know. So 2 planes, 3 buildings.
Yeah. In New York City, there were 3 buildings that collapsed.
Okay.
In the World Trade Center complex. That third building is called the Solomon Building, or WT.
Like Solomon, like the biblical name.
Mm-hmm.
That's how
WTC 7, because it was the last building built in the World Trade Center complex. It was the most modern and most fortified. It housed all 16 of our intelligence agencies and the mayor's emergency bunker. It was a fortress.
Okay.
From where we're standing, from the Twin Towers, from here to the other side of the French Market.
Okay. So it also collapsed.
At 5:20 in the afternoon, without being hit by a thing, it did this in 6 seconds.
Just collapsed, okay.
Straight to the ground in perfect controlled demolition.
There we go.
It wasn't even mentioned in the 9/11 report.
That's all. Yep, I didn't even know the WTC. We don't have to go any further, but I was curious what that meant.
I'm going to give you some information on it. There's a site called Architects and Engineers for 9/11.
Here's what I'll say, man. I don't want to take something from you that you already have. I'm probably
No, please. This is a flyer. Read what this has to say. Go to these sites on the bottom. Architects and Engineers for 9/11 Truth. There are over 3,000 architects and engineers that have studied the collapse of that building and will swear on a stack of Bibles that those buildings came down by controlled demolition.
I'll check it out. Thank you.
Thanks for asking.
Nice to meet you.
Oh.
Andrew.
Demolition guys out here.
Yeah.
You guys are few and far between, though. But it's like you're like big kids still playing with fireworks. Now, I've asked other guys in your profession, because, as a matter of fact, a report just came out on building number 7 of 9/11 that said there was no way in the world that could not have come down without demolition.
Yeah. I don't know what the actual structure of it was, but with the way those came down, you get all kinds of conspiracy stuff, but you really think that they had no idea that was going on? Which one was 7?
Building number 7 was the third building to fall in New York. That was WTC 7. It's called the Solomon Building. From where we're standing, from the Twin Towers, from here to that brick building down there, it's 47 stories tall, housed all 16 of our intelligence agencies and the mayor's emergency bunker. It was a fortress. You could shoot a howitzer from it into the glass there, wouldn't have cracked it. At 5:20 in the afternoon, without it being hit by anything, it did this in 6 seconds flat.
Oh, come on.
Crimp, straight to the ground.
I've never heard that.
Oh yeah, I'll give you information on it.
I've never.
Matter of fact, I can even show it to you on the screen back there. And if I showed it to you as a professional, I would beg you to tell me what you think brought that down. Now, there's a group called Architects and Engineers for 9/11 Truth. It's over 33,000 architects and engineers that studied the collapse of these buildings. It's A&E for 9/11 Truth. I happened to meet one of the originators out here. And they've signed their names, reputations, and lives to a petition saying that those buildings came down by controlled demolition. They found nanothermite in the debris. The amount of thermite they got out of the samples, they say there was as much as 10 tons of it in those buildings. And as you know, with nanothermite, it's soluble in water. So it's liquid. So a maintenance man could be painting on the walls, he wouldn't know it.
I'll definitely check that out.
Yeah, check out those websites and then look out the reports that just came out. Amen to that. You got that right.
Have a good day, sir.
Well, do my best. I'm doing my part. Please do yours. Go to my shop. Go ahead and get a shirt. Let's get the truth out there. Pray for me. I'm praying for you. See you on the street.